Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Nurfikri bin Adlan. In this video, I will talk about background case study of Baton Rouge Lake. Background case study. I will start with project statement. Baton Rouge and Louisiana are uniquely tied to the relationship between man and water. Water's ability to impact people and people's ability to influence water are inseparable. Currently, this relationship is being tested as one of Baton Rouge iconic water system struggles its identity. The Baton Rouge Lakes project recognizes opportunity in crisis. The 275-acre lake system is a series of 6 lakes in central Baton Rouge. Adjacent to Louisiana State University, 3 major parks, and a demographically diverse mix of neighborhoods. The lakes historically functioned as a cypress swamp. Shortly after their conversion, poor water quality resulting from inadequate water depth, ongoing sedimentation, elevated water temperatures, dissolved oxygen levels, and nutrient loading occurred immediately and are currently accelerating. Based on sound ecological underpinnings, the lake's master plan uses restoration techniques and nature as a catalyst for healthy living where man and water exist in equilibrium. The second part of background case study for Baton Rouge Lake is project narrative. The Baton Rouge Lakes, restoring a Louisiana landmark from ecological collapse to cultural sanctuary. The Baton Rouge Lakes project recognizes opportunity in crisis. As a centerpiece of Louisiana's capital city, sound ecological restoration methods will heal a dying lake system while also reconnecting a city to its ecological and cultural heritage. No longer the epicenter of Cancer Alley, the Baton Rouge Lakes project has the potential to elevate the city's identity to one based on sound best management practices where man and water exist in equilibrium. Is there any challenges? Yes, of course. Shortly after its conversion, fish kills and algal blooms frequented the water surface, giving evidence to failed ecological underpinnings. Poor water quality resulting from inadequate water depth, ongoing sedimentation, elevated temperatures, dissolved oxygen levels, and nutrient loading occurred immediately and remain to this day. A negative feedback loop further exacerbates the situation as the lakes continue to get shallower and the problems accelerate exponentially. Serving as a major recreation site for the city, the draw to the water has been strong, but few uses have been designed or are programmed. Steep lake edges force fragmented pedestrian escalation routes next to or within vehicular corridors. Connections to neighborhoods are weak or dangerous, and water access points are limited. The adjacent internationally renowned university has little to no formalized presence on the lakes, even though they are majority owner. There are 4 objectives for Baton Rouge Lakes. The first one is to create and regenerate thriving aquatic and terrestrial ecosystem that are self-supporting, result in high water quality, establish strong wildlife habit or life cycles, and provide reasonable public access. The second point is express the unique identity associated with adjacent neighborhoods, city, region, and state through varied mediums, scale, and time. The third one is create a safe environment where residents and visitors are motivated and encouraged to discover the world around them. And the last point is to promote meaningful physical and emotional connectivity to the lakes within and beyond the city of Baton Rouge.
Thank you to Nurfikri. Hi, my name is Fakhrudin bin Azmi, and for this part, I will talk about Baton Rouge Lake Restoration Strategy. The study focused on a sensitive approach to upward result in robust and diverse ecology and cultural system. The overview of lake restoration strategy include 125 acres of expand habitat area, 5 plus miles of new walkway, 18% improvement to water quality, 37 acres of new land fringe habitat, and social and cultural improvement. Next, I will explain about detail of design strategy element in terms of hydrology, connect, and open space. Currently, the project to large lake are spread by a small water control structure. A new signature 200-inch long bridge will hydrologically connect the lake and provide an opportunity for year-round college, running activity, and other public use. A bridge was built functional to hydrologic connection between lakes. Bridge clearance will allow college rowing competition. Lakeside lawn panel also provided to enhance quality of public space. Baton Rouge Lake restoration strategy also include expanded bird habitat. A wetland park is situated on the west side of University Lake to expand essential aquatic habitat and function. The park will include a nature center with educational opportunity for local citizens, visitors to the area, and the university researchers. Provide a space to human can engage with nature and boost social and cultural improvement. Next, strategy for proposed botanic garden path. Striking botanical display are strategical for maximum impact. Honoring the Southern Garden tradition, this zone serves as strategic project gateway to the lake and university while also offering despite for lakes trial user. Design proposal for botanic garden paths include lakeside lawn panel, primary loop multi-use trail, and sculpture bird habit structure. Next strategy is infrastructure habitat. The project's northern lakes is bisected by an unsightly and relatively loud section of Interstate 10. Working with maintenance and access needs, a bayfield system is designed to mitigate noise and also serve as bat habitat. Infrastructure habitat include bat habitat noise mitigation, wetland treatment garden, and primary loop multi-use trail. Lastly is provide lakeside trail. Significant pedestrian and vehicular conflicts occur along all edges of the lakes. And lakeside trail located on the new shoreline field will create a hierarchy of circulation to reduce conflict, engage user with the lake, and expand nature-based recreation. For the lakeside trail proposal, It's focused on primary loop multi-use trail, living edge or biofiltration, biostructure, and restored meadow.
Thank you, Fikri and Fakhrudin, for the earlier explanation. Now, I am Amirul Haqimi bin Rahman will give the explanation about design principle that been implemented in this site. The first principle on this project is to have clean water and sanitation. Based on the percent of respondent 2001 report shows that 33.7% people thought that environment that is such things as air and water quality in East Baton Rouge is getting worse. Meanwhile, 48.3% people thought that the environment is as the same as before, which means there has been no obvious improvement during recent years in East Baton Rouge Parish. Therefore, the most important things to do in this site is to restore the water quality in lake because it will affect the whole rejuvenation in this site. At least 80% of water quality will be improving when the project is done. Improvement on water quality in this lake will provide a new rain catchment area because every drop of rain will be saved for another day. Next is to have a sustainable cities and communities in terms of building and circulation to be improved. The other way to improve sustainability is transportation to provide opportunity for alternative transportation. The first kind of alternative transportation is walking and biking. According to US Census Bureau, two electric bike may encourage people to use bike that otherwise would not. Walkways and hiking paths also can encourage people walking. Providing efficient, safe corridors for students to attend LSU or Southern University, for workers to use to get to their job in downtown or suburban, or for school children to be able to ride their bicycle to school could be a revenue saving transportation alternative. These greenways along the bayous, stream, railroad, and existing road can be paved with asphalt instead of traditional concrete surfacing. The percentage of people walking or biking to work in East Baton Rouge Parish is lower. This method not only can save construction costs but also provide smooth and safe path for all users. Along with the coordination of efficient public transportation, this pedestrian and biking path can develop and reinforce fewer consumpting lifestyle. In this project, they also aim for ownership building to participate in this project to give more diversity in economic development. Mixture-use community center, such as shopping center along with the increased residential density, could support intermediate quality bus service if surrounding residential area have not densities high enough. The mixture-use community center can include retail shop, post office, cafes, recreation center, health center, school, and community pocket park. This mixture-use facility will draw more people to walk or bike to the community center to buy groceries or do other daily activities without using cars. Consequently, raising the settlement density can relatively minimize transport demand. Furthermore, the transition of various modes of public transportation for people should be smooth and efficient. The other principle is to cater the climate action that cause harm in urban area. The solution for this matter provide more green spaces and urban forests. According to the American Forest Foundation, cities must maintain urban canopy tree coverage of 49% to ensure clean water, clean air, and to mitigate the effect of urban heat island. Urban forests provide shade, beauty, and habitat for urban wildlife. Creating and maintaining urban forests can reduce heating and cooling costs, intercept and store rainwater, improve air quality, and increase property values and tax bases. Habitat restoration help to provide environment for wildlife displaced by development. Constructed landscape that mimic ecological habitat model can decrease life cycle maintenance costs, enhance wildlife survival, and blend edges of adjoining urban and rural area. Planting and landscaping system restoration while building urban forests require recognition of the interdependence of landscape factors such as soil, water, vegetation, wildlife, and mankind. Lastly, for the design principle, in this site is life below water. Using a series of phase cofferdam, the lake will be excavated to a typical pool depth of 6 feet with pocket as deep as 8 to 10 feet. The excavated material will be used to create wetland benches along the edges, repair failing slope, and to create and expand lakeside park spaces. The rejuvenation in this lake will restore the habitat underwater and invite more wildlife animals at lakeside. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Abdul Waffiq bin Abdul Wahab. Today I want to share about design approach, design practices and conclusion on project landscape at Baton Rouge Lake. Okay, design approach at Baton Rouge Lake. Balance 600 cubic yards of lake excavation using a series of phase cofferdams. The lakes will be excavated to a typical pool depth of 6 feet with pockets as deep as 8 to 10 feet. The excavated material will be used to create wetland benches along the edges, repair failing slopes, and to create and expand lakeside park spaces. Second, create a living edge of wetland and meadow around the lake that will be act as a biofiltration mechanism while also providing habitat. Treat first flush flows from the headwaters of biodepleter by redirecting them through a wetland polishing garden. Design each major lake outfall to have a polishing pool sedimentation basin to aid in removal of first flush pollutants entering the lake. Create a diversity of habitats and experiences by restoring 6 native landscapes typologies that relate hydric age conditions. Enhance the LSU experience by creating a Northern University Gateway, Students Lakeside Promenade, and Boathouse. The boathouse and the introduction of an iconic bridge will be accommodate university-sponsored crew events. Extend the existing bird sanctuary site by 15% and add a publicly accessibility nature center adjacent to LSU. Next, create a hierarchy of circulation. 5 miles of multi-use pedestrian trails will be constructed on lakeside field, while designated bike lanes will occur at street level. Converting routes on the east side of the lake to one-way provides safe pedestrian buffer distances along the lake edge. 8 designated water access areas. Include a public boathouse to the north, boardwalks, overlooks, and designated fishing zones. Provide access to all neighborhoods through the use of safe crossings and designated trails. And the last one is design architectural features that reflect South Louisiana culture and consider the project's commitment to nature. Next, design practices. With an eye towards implementing the master plan, cost estimates and phasing strategies and governance structures have been explored. The first phase of work identified in the master plan corrects water quality issues. Phase 2 provides safe pedestrian, bike and vehicular connectivity. And Phase 3 includes 10 projects that create recreational opportunities for a broad cross-section of users. To guide the project towards implementation, a non-profit lakes conservancy has been created. Funding from the state has been secured and other funding sources are being explored. Currently, available funds will significantly contribute the completion of design and construction for the first phase of the project. So the conclusion is the Baton Rouge Lakes Master Plan seeks to create a robust and scenic neutral amenity in the heart of Baton Rouge, using nature as a catalyst for healthy lifestyles while providing habitat infrastructure for migratory birds and aquatic wildlife. The project will serve as a touch point for visitors from across the parish and throughout the country to experience Lausiania in a new way. That's all from me. Stay safe and thank you.